All right, we're back, and the name of the record is I'm Up. We have determined this now. So, wow, Sam, you can't see it at all.
That's okay,
all right.
I'm driving, and I should watch the road.
So, let's jump on into it. Do you want to start, Corey? What are you thinking? How'd you feel about Young Thug's I'm Up?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been hearing all this hype about him and everything, and it's interesting to, like, finally hear him play, finally hear him do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't really know what the appeal is. You know, that's kind of where I stand. Everything seems kind of lackluster. Not to like jump off onto a bad note right off the bat, but I thought the production was nice and tight, but there didn't seem to be anything particularly captivating about the production this summer.
I feel that I was thinking that the beats were very like, the rapping was very but the production, as in like the mixing and that stuff was pretty, like, it was
sort of like a record where, like, if you made one of the beats, then you could, like, crank out the rest of the tracks, like the instrumental tracks, like, really quick, because they seem to rely on, like, a similar template.
It was very simplistic, like, I mean, drums with, like, an always changing hi-hat pattern and, like, a fairly simple little melody. I also don't really see the appeal. I felt like I really feel like if auto-tune were to never have existed, life would just be better. But
yeah, he's one of those cases for guys that don't really use it well. I think that there are examples of people who
you like some
really well,
who
like
are your
Kanye
you
West,
like I don't
quintessential
even like when he uses
good
it.
taste of auto-tune. I don't know. I think so.
Just whenever it's really obvious to me when it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is more of like the Wheezy auto-tune, where you're like kind of shouting, and then the auto-tune like contours it into a melody.
Yeah, a little over the top.
I do have to say that by the end, I was actually kind of like, I went from being pretty like, this isn't good, I kind of wanted to stop, to being like kind of okay with it. I was zoning out nicely to it. It was kind of, I hooked on to what it was, and I didn't have to pay that much attention, and it turned into like okay riding music by then.
I was thinking is because all of the words were like under-enunciated, I couldn't really understand what he was saying. Like, I could put it on and like not pay attention to that, and like I assume that people are like listening to this, like, you know, when they're ready to go out, when they're like trying to like turn up and party. But like, I could probably nap to it. And
I
really
was ready to
relaxing.
nap to it, and it was
weird,
ready to go.
Yeah.
So I think we should rank this on a out of 10 codeine bottles.
Codeine bottles?
How many codeine
like
bottles?
2 out of 5 trap queens.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get. We can't do different scales, so I'll give it 2.5 trap queens. Yeah. Well, out of 10.
Out of 10.
I don't know. Wait, no. I'm gonna go to codeine bottles. I wasn't prepared for trap queens. I'm gonna give it.
I think we're all a little more prepared for codeine.
I'm gonna give it 3.4 codeine bottles.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Ooh.
Was that too rough on it? I don't know. I actually didn't want to turn it off. I was okay with it, so maybe not. I'll give it 4.
I think towards the end, the more I listened to it, the more codeine I started taking. So I'd probably end with maybe 6.
Wow, yeah. So it did win me over, I have to say. I went from very much just like
I did read a little bit about this maybe a couple days ago, and like, I guess he put out a pretty hyped record like not too long ago. So like this record was made in like not very, like, a pretty short amount of time. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think that like maybe you can kind of tell.
So the final score is cynical or not cynical, Sam?
I honestly, I feel pretty cynical about it.
Corey?
Cynical.
I'm pretty cynical. Sorry, Young Thug. You made us cynical.